protested the invasion of Ukraine. Shocked Russians turned out by the thousands Thursday to decry their country's invasion of Ukraine as emotional calls for protests.
Here we are.
Media. Some 1,745 people in 54 Russian cities were detained. At least 957 of them in Moscow.
Hi.
3 former Minneapolis police.
For those of you hearing my voice right now, check your email momentarily.
Boom.
Check your email.
I'm going there right now, Mr. Phillips. What do we got there?
It's not there yet.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. All right. Oh, security alert. If anybody doesn't know, here is a fun fact about Brother Ron Phillips, a.k.a. El Jefe, a.k.a. El Filipio. Anytime a song comes on, or anytime you sing a song, or he hears music, and even if you don't know it, he whistles to it. He has that shit down.
I whistle to it.
I heard you whistle for 8 hours straight once.
Did you?
Yep.
You didn't whistle. I didn't whistle for 8 hours straight.
No?
No. My cheeks hurt when I do that.
So I knew exactly what time you were pooping today. Because I got a TikTok from
you. You did get a TikTok. Was I pooping then? I don't think so. I think I was sitting at my desk.
I heard you say that on the show this morning. All right, what's going on, everybody? We have Linda, Mary, Jamie, what's up, Miss Leslie, and Kathy in the Berg. What up, Darla, Roger Rabbit, what's going on? Come on, Barbara, Jamie, effing Florida man. 19 degrees here in Kansas. Mary, Mansfield, what's the temperature today?
Here, 25.
25, folks, 25. Somebody looked at me all weird when I went and got the garbage can today and I was wearing shorts. Look at Rocky sporting the vest tonight.
Looking good, looking good. All right, let's do this.
I'm wearing my sexy butt pants, too.
I'm sure you are.
My Alexa Pure Survival Spring Straw. Crikey, there's the wild hare now. Ain't he a beaut?
What's up, Doc?
Find some great deals at preparewithmojo50.com.
Journey into the matrix of the mind. Stretch your imagination and challenge reality. Abnormal realities are beacons for the imagination. What society deems abnormal may be more real than we think. This is Abnormal Realities with your hosts, Ron Phillips and Rocky Stucci.
And again, ladies and gentlemen, we had a cold blue situation. Let's try it again. Ready?
Okay, ready, go.
Oh, folks, what's up? What's going on? Happy Thursday to each and every one. I just want to give you a little... How you doing? You guys remember what that means, right? I just want to make sure we keep that in the forefronts of our thought process. So when you go to Walmart, you walk by somebody, you just kind of give them a little head. Because you know, and that's what's important. Brother Ron Phillips is sitting there still looking. See it. We were supposed to get an email.
No, we didn't. We didn't, because we're not subscribers to our own site.
So Ron has been anticipating the 7 o'clock moment for an email go out.
Yeah, I've been looking at my emails, though.
And then he looks at me and says, we're not going to get it. It's not, apparently it's not coming out.
There it is. Look, though. Look at that.
Oh, look. Oh.
That's some handsome men right
Dude,
there.
We are hot.
Yeah, baby. OdysseyRadio.com is now live. All of you who subscribed got an email from me about 3 minutes ago. You are welcome.
You are welcome.
The site is up. Of course, we still have work that we've got to do to it. We've still got things that we're working on. The membership part of it, adding some additional shows. We have an internal schedule that we've got shows and stuff on, but I need to do their show page before I put their file up. So that's some of the stuff we're still working on the site, but I got tired of waiting to push it out, so I went ahead and turned on the site. So OdysseyRadio.com is live now. Yes? Why are you looking at people like that for?
We look different.
We're brighter.
Yeah, Ron came in. And
I got more lights.
Yeah, he says, hey, I added more lights. I'm like, oh, really?
He's like, what?
I says, well, at least I know what I'm going to see when I die. Shit. You can't even focus.
There's a lot of light on us right now.
There is.
It may not look like it, but it's bright as hell in this room.
Odyssey Studio, bitches.
Hey, it is what it is. We got to do something. We do have another announcement, though.
Do we?
Yeah. I signed the contract today.
Oh.
So we're good to go. I signed the contract with iHeartRadio today. Again, most of you know that Odyssey Radio was already on iHeartRadio, but it wasn't mine. And so I got them to change the contract over today. That locked it in because we were afraid that due to some other issues that are occurring across some of the radio stations I own, they weren't going to allow us to have it, but they did, and we're thankful. But iHeartRadio, now, if you go to Odyssey Radio and iHeartRadio as of right this minute, it's still got the old logo from the previous owner on it and some of the other stuff up there. It's the same feed, and they're in the process of updating all that stuff now, but the contract is signed for another 3 years.
So right now we do have some shows playing. We're going to be starting picking up some live feeds. Probably, we could do it anytime, literally.
Yeah. Scotty wants to go live whenever he's better.
Yep, whenever he's better.
Yeah.
And we sent him a message just a little bit ago, too. We're checking up on him. Scotty, hope you're okay, brother. Just go get a couple double cheeseburgers with extra grease and tear them up.
Yeah.
That's how you recover from shit like this, you know. But what I was going to say is that, and then between shows, Ron plays this, these, what do you even call them?
Old-time radio programs.
Old-time radio programs.
That were sci-fi radio programs, and that's what's been on the feed for the last, month maybe. It's a 24/7, just, I play different types of shows. But I like the old-time radio shows. Probably not going to use them as filler once we get more shows up and running. But the bottom line is without a full schedule of shows, we've got to fill the time somehow because we want the feed to stay up and running. So there.
I listened to one today.
Did you?
It's a story.
It is. So back in the 40s and 50s, when they didn't have TVs, this was all that people had was to sit around their radio. And so this is when Foley artists, do you know what a Foley artist is?
Nope.
Okay. A Foley artist is the person who makes the sounds that you hear.
Yeah, you see me clanking
so
away.
This is, so people walking upstairs or whatever the case may be. So Foley artists started on radio like that back in those days, and then they moved into, motion pictures and stuff like that. But that's the thing I like about those shows is that it's people standing around a microphone acting out theater of the mind. And that's what radio is. It's theater of the mind, because those of you listening to us on odysseyradio.com or iHeartRadio right now, you don't know what we're wearing. You don't know what we look like.
You can imagine, though, I guarantee you we're sexy as shit.
And in that theater of your mind, please skinny me up some. Thanks. I'm 6'5", 280 pounds, all muscle.
Big balls.
Just FYI. Big balls.
Big balls. Balls.
Yeah, pretty happy about all of that stuff coming together. Rocky and I had a great meeting today. Had one this last week as well. Got a lot of show. Rocky is working his ass off on these shows.
So I got faults.
Hell, we've got 7, 8 shows just about to launch.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, and then we actually have one in the chat room. I hear Death the Show. What's going on, my brother? He needs the Dropbox set up.
I do need to set that up, don't I?
Yep. So there's another one.
Yeah.
See? It all comes together. Dude, what was I going to say before I started talking? See, I got distracted from the email. See what you did, bro?
I don't know, dude. Stop, man.
No.
I'm busy. I'm busy working.
I know. Son of a bitch.
Yeah.
No, I love it, man.
So what are some of the shows that we've got coming up? Let's see here.
Well, Death the Show is one of them.
Death the Show.
Charles Banks.
We've got a show called Astrology and Alchemy with Sarah Soderlund. Alana, what's her name? Fitzgerald.
Yep.
With a show called Because I Can. Darkness Radio. Tim Dennis.
So, Alana Fitzgerald, the first show that I think she submitted it already, or I think she did. And it's actually with a good friend of ours, JP Jeremy. You know who he is. You know him. He's a local guy, Native American guy. He was in the celebrity softball game last year, the one with the long hair, super fast, super athletic. But he is a character in that TV series, 1883. He's one of the natives.
What's his name? J.P. Jeremy?
Yeah. So,
Yeah, because I've been watching. Have you been watching that?
nope, I didn't start yet. I know you've been watching it. I heard you. So her first guest is actually him. So she talks a lot about Native history, culture, and all different kinds of things. You're going to get a variety of things. One thing you're not going to get is politics. But I think Wells goes there a little bit. Maybe. I can't speak for him.
Yeah. Oh, there he is.
Yeah, there you go. Boom, right there. Yeah, so you've been watching 1883, and you've probably seen him multiple times.
I probably have seen him.
So
That's pretty cool.
yeah.
As a matter of fact, I think he was on the episode last night.
yes, correct. That's her first show.
Oh, okay.
So that was her first guest.
No. On the 1883 episode I watched last night.
I got you.
No,
I got
I have. She hasn't posted a show yet.
So yeah, that's the first guest, and so there's a variety of that. Some Native American culture, history, stuff like that. Spiritual, very spiritual side of things. And then you mentioned Tim Dennis.
Tim Dennis, Darkness Radio. See, I'm excited about that one.
Yeah, and he's also
I'm excited about all of them, but Tim, I have a little bit more of a relationship with just through you. But
well, Tim has been in the field for a long time. He's been on a few different TV series as well, and he is a ring announcer. So I told Ron earlier today.
A ring announcer for wrestling. I know a couple of ring announcers.
I'm telling you something. So I told Tim, I'm like, listen, bro, it's always been a lifetime dream, and you can actually be my hero right now. When Ron and I go up there in June, hopefully you can come up with us in June, but whenever we get up there, we're going to make sure we go up there when Tim is doing a wrestling event at like a VFW or somewhere. And I'm going to say, talk to a couple wrestlers. Me and Ron will come in the ring like we're managers. We're business people. And you piss us off, right? And then Ron gets the chair. We get to hit somebody in the freaking head with the chair in the ring, and everybody cheers, and we're like, how you doing?
I'm going to boom right across the chest and stomp the floor at the same time.
Dude, I seriously, in my whole heart and dreams, want that to come true.
Death, the show. Of course, we talked about that already. We've got another one called Exposed Realities. Of course, Intrepid Radio. Let's see, No Man's Land. That's another Sarah Soderlund show. Spaced Out Radio. The other show that Sarah's on, she has a co-host. Guy. Yes. Yeah. Yep. Let's see, Spaced Out Radio. We've got The Breakdown, Freaky Friday edition. That's with Aaron Barker. And let's see, a couple others I don't want to go into yet, but one I will tell you about. Ladies and gentlemen, if you know who John B. Wells is, then you'll be happy to know that we have his ARC Midnight Show, probably going to run live every weeknight and then again on Saturday mornings. We're totally thrilled with the fact that Rocky was able to work that one out with him. So
we got a great business relationship.
It is going to be a fantastic lineup of shows. We're trying to find a major show host to do our overnights. Because there are a lot of them out there that do, overnight shifts, 3-4 hour shows. Would love to have, what's his name? Not Art Bell.
So I got a message
the
into
new
him.
guy.
You're talking from coast to coast.
Yeah.
So we have an email into him as well, and we're just waiting to hear back to see. So it's super cool. Like with Paranormal Radio, you get some of these national broadcasts. George Norrie.
Yeah.
The consistency in having those. 5 nights a week. So I think we're going to have, besides ours, because we're replay on Monday and on Fridays now, but basically throughout the week from 6 o'clock, our goal is 6 o'clock till like 3 or 4 in the morning, a consistency of 5 nighters, right? And then we have drive time 1 hour shows that we're filling. It's kind of strategic how we do it, but we're definitely putting the right people in the right places that would benefit them most with the content.
Rocky's pulling out all the stops and all the contacts. And we need your help. If you've got contacts for shows on the website now, under the contact tab at the top, there is a form that people can fill out if they think their show would fit on our network. So we're going to start sending people there because it basically asks for all the information we need. And then we'll just follow up with them.
Miss Leslie, speaking of Art Bell, Ron and I just recently, where the hell are you going?
Gosh, dude.
Jesus,
stop
bro.
touching me, man.
Damn it. No, we just had a meeting the other day with an agent who actually was Art Bell's producer. And so we were talking to her for guests for this program, and she gave us a freaking laundry list a mile long. So she's going to be booking all these people, man, and talk about all these different things, but she also is doing shows. So, how you doing? So we're working through that
Michelle.
stuff.
Thank you for that.
Yes, Michelle.
Yeah. So, OdysseyRadio.com is live. iHeartRadio contract is signed, and we are rocking and rolling. Yes, all the shows are 52-minute slots, Teresa, and she says she might know a couple of shows. So,
Teresa.
Danton. Oh, call me, Teresa. Oh, yeah, we have a stellar lineup, but it's going to get bigger and better. So, thank you for that. Paige.
Yeah, we literally, I mean, dude, it's a lot of work because it's as cool
people
as
don't realize, even though we're not a terrestrial station,
yep,
it's a lot of damn work.
It's a lot of work. Just putting the damn thing together and trying to see when people do podcasting, right? There's no limitations, there's no regulations, there's no rules.
Yeah.
And some people, they could have great shows, but they don't want to change that. And I respect the hell out of it because there's all these different formats in what we do, right? But at a different level, commercial wise, there's more of a structure to it. And some people are just kind of like, maybe I want to talk freaking an hour and 8 minutes.
Well, and see, the thing about our platform, because it's a radio station, most people who follow our platform are listening to live radio. So, of course, you want to be able to schedule to listen to it. But podcasting is a huge deal. Mm-hmm. And, of course, we podcast all of our shows as well on our Spreaker platform under the Odyssey Radio banner. So all those shows are there so you can go back and listen to them later. But the iHeartRadio convenience in the app and on Apple CarPlay and Android, I forget what it's called for the car, but all of that stuff it's an easy listen, right? So yes, we do have an Odyssey Radio app in the app stores.
Yeah, we do.
It's still being updated. The logo, when you go to search for it, the logo is incorrect, but the app itself is correct. And it's basically a web app that just allows you to listen directly to the radio station, just like going to iHeart to listen to it. So we're just giving everybody as many opportunities as they can to listen to the distribution. But man, I'm just excited about the fact that we're about to have a stellar, fantastic lineup of great hosts from all different angles: paranormal, ufology, Bigfoot. What'd you call it? Ancient history, conspiracy, all
spiritual,
of that. Yeah.
Stones,
yeah,
light and language stuff.
Honking Florida Man says Rocky is an easy listen and probably just easy. I agree with that. I agree with that.
All right, check it out.
All right, what? This is our Thursday night Freaky Friday edition.
No,
it's our Friday.
This is Rana Rocky, and we basically feel like we got kicked in the face all week. See?
Yes, it's please give us a night to just relax and shoot the crap.
Just
right?
love us
and love us.
Yeah. Just love us. Yeah. So last night, Mr. Phillips, it was.
How'd that go?
Well, it was about 10 to 6, and I talked with you. I went and talked with Lisa, and I said, okay, I got to run upstairs. I'm going to do a quick freaking 5-10 minute stream.
Because I pushed out on last night's show.
Well, no, we both kind of did. And
I was tired. I was mentally exhausted yesterday from working on a bunch of technical stuff for a different radio station. But quite honestly, I'm beat. So
beat up.
But Rocky was very kind to me and let me off the hook last night. But then he decided he was going to announce that we were not doing a show.
Yeah, and it lasted an hour and 20 minutes.
When Rocky gets on YouTube, he likes to hear himself in his headphones.
Oh, I got it.
Especially if you popped a gummy or something.
Dude, I got a CBCA. Wait. Yeah, CBCA. Yeah, I was right.
Yeah.
Remember?
Yes, it's a Chub Alert, but I don't remember.
Code Blue Chub Alert.
Code Blue Chub Alert.
Yep, I sure did.
That's CHUBB.
Yeah, and that So I was getting ready to wrap it up, and there's
The
something
chub
about
or
you.
what?
No, that too. Oh, that
yeah.
you know what's up. Come on. How you doing? No, so getting ready to hang it up, and the door opens, and I go in this panic mode because I told Lisa an hour and 8 minutes ago that I was going upstairs to do a 10-minute video, and I was still doing the video. I was like, oh shit, did I say I was going to do something? You know, was I supposed to do something? So she came in, and then all of a sudden, there's a whole different life. So, you know, I'm trying to be serious, right? I was deep in my face. You know, I was trying to like use big words.
People only knew where your home studio was located.
How you doing, baby? Out there?
Yeah.
And Lisa comes into the video, and it's so weird, Ron. I don't get it. But all of a sudden, everybody gangs up on me. They all just come on.
Well, that's because they have Lisa backing them up. No, they have Lisa backing them up right there. Hey, it is what it is.
Ron looks like the Godfather with that hat on.
Yeah, I've got my page boy hat on tonight. I like it. It's leather.
See, that's what you're supposed to be wearing when you're in the basement office at your Russo's.
Yeah, that's true.
That's the hat. That's when I get a picture.
I just can't speak the language very well.
Well, they can't speak yours very well.
Yeah, that's true.
Go ahead, say what you're going to say.
I was going to say, you know what I mean, but I don't know how to say it.
I know. You know what I mean?
Italian. Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? You it has to be kind of nasally. You know
And
what I'm
what is
talking
this?
about. Don't worry about it. Okay, you talking? Yeah, come here.
You
talk to you.
You talking to me?
What was that? Dude, you ever see those videos on TikTok where they go up and they start slapping their the dog with the slap sound effects?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I just saw that. Here's Ron. You talking to me?
Yep.
No, you talking to me. How you doing? So if you do that and follow through with the how you doing, right?
Yep.
How you doing? How you doing? Okay, so
how you doing? I need to stick something in my jowls.
it's nasally. It's so you kind of breathing out.
How you doing?
Doing. Put
How
the tongue
you
at the
doing?
top. Okay, better. So now
How
say,
you doing?
say, don't worry about it. How you doing?
Don't worry about it. How you doing?
Dude, that wasn't too bad. That wasn't too bad, bro.
It's that kind of shit with a Texan accent. I love it.
Yeah.
Can't.
There's definitely something going on there. Don't worry about it. How you doing?
Don't worry about it. That's right.
What was that? That's right.
That's right.
All of a sudden it's
Don't
the
worry about
fines.
it. How you doing? Hey. Yeah, I just don't have it, dude.
No, you got to feel the hey. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? You got to be like, hey.
You got to be Italian, Ron, Darla says. Yeah, thank you, Darla. Appreciate that.
Well,
It's evident, right?
oh,
Yeah, we pretty much wasted the first half
That's
hour.
okay.
This is awesome.
this is awesome. Actually, I'm having a good time because I'm going to tell everybody again that I just had a conversation about Ron Phillips, and I was explaining to him
About me or to me?
about you, about
Oh.
you, about the situation we had when we were up north because we were talking about Italian food and making meatballs and all that other kind of stuff, right? Because we told everybody that Ron, you know, we had Ma's meatballs.
That's true. And I
And,
had a knife. Yeah.
I told everybody about that.
Who'd you tell?
Everybody at work in the lunchroom. There's
Oh,
about 20
man.
people in there, and I was on stage, and it was theatrical.
You can bet your sweet ass that I will not have a knife to cut my meatballs when we're back up there.
And you can bet your sweet ass I added and improvised in that story like a son of a bitch.
Every day. Every day he does it. Every day.
Oh, I mean that was Hollywood shit that came off because when you have that many people totally into what you're saying, and you have the attention of the audience, you can't stop. You got to come up with shit.
You got to come up with shit. And then you every once in a while you throw out a abnormalrealities.com.
That's right. How you doing?
If you're just having a conversation with everyday people and somebody says Bigfoot, go, you know what? I've got something I want to tell you. Hell, they don't even have to say Bigfoot. Just say, hey, abnormalrealities.com. Tell you, just go there. You'll dig it.
How you doing? That's what I would do. Hey, go to abnormalrealities.com. You know what I'm talking about. Just go. Don't ask no questions. Abnormalrealities.com. How you doing?
You do that well. It's the I at the end of your name, isn't it? I'm sorry, the I at the end of both of your names.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. What are we talking about tonight?
Well, I
Anything?
actually do have a list, but we only got 2.5 minutes left here
Okay.
before the end of the segment. But
Well, we'll
I
start
just want to
talking
talk
about it
about some
after.
famous people that were really into UFOs.
Okay.
I think that's all right. I think that's a good subject. Probably won't even get to it because something else will come up and we'll talk about it. By the way, my sister called me up today. Yesterday, I kind of got deep on our value of why we're still alive, right? So my sister gets a hold of me. I'm out in the car talking, and she had a journal from, I think I was 5 or 6 years old, and she wrote in a journal like it was a police report, okay? So I was watching the big old TV the size of a car, and she came right in. She wanted to watch Starsky and Hutch. You remember that? A lot of people remember Starsky and Hutch. And so she just came and turned the damn channel, you know, because she thought she's my older sister, and I didn't appreciate that. You know what I mean? How you doing? So,
You know what I mean? How you doing?
so
No.
I went. That wasn't bad. That wasn't bad. See, you got to mean it when you say it,
I
right?
know, but I got to practice. I'm going to practice tomorrow.
So I got all pissed off, I guess, right? So I got up and I screamed real loud and screechy, and I went up to her and I pulled her hair. And then so she turns around and she kicks me, and I scream again. So all of a sudden Mama Stucci comes in, right? And this is what she really took details on, is because she had to go up to her room because we both got yelled at, but I got to go out and play. How you doing?
Oh, you got to go out and play. That's because she went in there and changed the channel on you.
See?
Yeah.
See, it's the core issue.
That's right.
It would have never happened.
And you were probably the favorite.
No.
Were you the baby?
No, no, that was Paula at the time. But dude, you know, when you light garage doors on fire, you're not going to be mom and dad's favorite.
That's true.
I'm saying, for real.
Wow, dude.
And garbage cans. And almost got murdered by a bum. I saw a dude wipe out on his bike doing a jump, and he did a face plant on the gravel in an alley. And I freaked out so bad, I dropped my bike and ran, dude. And hid. For like 4 hours.
Was it your fault?
Well, I technically no, because if you're going to go off a jump, you should double check it, right? So what happened was we were doing the jumps all day, but the piece of wood and then the big brick, it slid down as we would go down it. It started sliding down. And so when his tire hit the board dropped. And then so his front tire hit the brick and he flipped.
Flew. Oh,
and
shoot.
he didn't get his hands out in front of him. So
He
his face was
in
the
the gravel.
first thing that hit the gravel.
Ouch.
I was gone, bro. I went back about 45 minutes later to go get my bike. You know what I mean? Because that was my bike. Got it at the Goodwill for $4. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. AbnormalRealities.com. Also, go check out OdysseyRadio.com. It is live now. We appreciate it. If you want to subscribe to the site to get more updates,
do it.
Please do. Scroll right to the bottom. We'll see you in 2 minutes. At Romika Designs, we're more than just a laser engraving and specialty design company. Much more. I'm Ron Phillips, co-owner of Romika Designs, and if you can dream it, we can probably make it. We can custom laser cut and engrave on nearly all material. Great for one-of-a-kind gifts, home decor, business and specialty items, or personalized and logo designs created just for you or your company. Allow us to become your go-to gift and specialty project partner. Romika Designs can help make your ideas a reality. We're ready to help you design and create that special gift for any occasion or engrave your personal or business logo on just about any product. View our designs at romikadesigns.com or simply email us with your ideas. We specialize in custom design and would be honored to have the opportunity to discuss it with you. Call us at 817-400-4040, email info@romikadesigns.com, or visit us on the web at romikadesigns.com.
Abnormal Realities.
Bro, why are you feeling that energy right now?
It's a pretty good energy I'm feeling right now. I'm just saying.
Dude, Tinkerbell had a crush on.
On what?
Dude, she was always wearing like tiny skirts.
She was wearing tiny skirts.
Do you think that was subliminal?
Of course it was. It's Disney. Come on. Everybody knows Disney's subliminal.
What?
Yeah, dude. The front of the Little Mermaid VHS case. Come on, there's a big old wiener on it.
What?
Not even joking.
Show us right
What?
now. Where?
What?
On where?
On the old Little Mermaid case.
Okay.
You search wiener on Little Mermaid case.
Wiener on... I ain't even playing.
You let me know if you don't see a big old thing right on the front of that case.
Why are you yelling at me? I'm
Just
stressed.
pull one up. Look at the tower.
Abnormal Realities.
I hate that I knew that. Damn it.
With Ron and Rocky. 8 p.m. Eastern. Mojo 50.
You were muted too.
He says,
Nobody heard us because we were both muted. Welcome back to Abnormal Realities. I am Ron Phillips. That is, how you doing?
how you doing?
How you doing?
Don't
Rocky
worry about
Stucci. Rocky Stucci.
And you always got to be ready for the comeback, Phillips, right? So,
Yes.
so you know, you're going to throw it at me. You're going to give me, how you doing? And all of a sudden, I'm going to be like, no, don't worry about it. How you doing, right? And you got to be, don't worry about it. Forget about it. You know, I'm doing
Forget
good.
about it.
Don't
Forget
worry
about it.
So, y'all, it's always a double comeback, right? So you got to be prepared to shoot it right back.
Okay. I'm afraid to get shot. That's the point.
Oh.
for trying to sound like an Italian that I'm not.
It'll be racist. Who are you talking to? You ain't talking to me. And you ain't talking to my mom, okay? Because you're going to use a freaking knife for that freaking meatball. You know, you ain't no freaking Italian.
Mm-hmm.
Go over. There's Ryan.
That's right. Cutting the meatball. Hey, man, it was a big-ass meatball, and I didn't want to pick it up and chew it. It was the size of a small apple, dude.
Dude, we'll do that, too. We'll just stab the fork right now.
And just hold it, and take bites off of it. Nice.
Hey, dude, when you're tearing it up, you're tearing it up. You know, sometimes when I tear food up, I got to be alone. I can't.
Wait a minute. It's an emotional moment.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I do, actually.
It's a spiritual
Look at
thing.
this, all of this right here. Of course, it's a spiritual thing.
Man, you give me a bowl of fruity freaking pebbles with marshmallows in it. It's going to be in a popcorn bowl. I swear to God, I got to go upstairs.
Oh, Lucky Charms, man.
Yeah, I love, Honey Nut Cheerios.
Oh, dude, I'm going to tell you, Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Oh, give me some of that. I'm feeling Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Maybe we need to call Kellogg's and see if they'll
Hey,
sponsor
dude,
the
I am
show.
telling you something, though. When
I
I tear up, and my bowls of cereal,
Yeah. They're not little, are they?
no, they're popcorn bowls. And at least
Like,
it gets,
yeah, mine are this deep and about that big around.
oh, yeah. And I ain't got a spoon.
And I don't have just a little bit of milk in it.
No, it's swimming.
Oh, it is.
It's swimming. I use a shovel to eat it. You know what I mean?
So you can get it all.
Oh,
I better stop doing that.
I'm growling like a lion, brother, when I'm eating that shit. Captain Crunch, berry Captain Crunch.
I like Captain Crunch, not as much as I like Fruity Pebbles or
I love Fruity Pebbles.
what's the other one? The Leprechaun.
Like you just
Lucky
think
Charms,
of
yeah.
really cool stories in your mind while you're
From back
eating.
in the day, dude. That's what I used to grab the box, watch Saturday morning cartoons. Who didn't?
I love.
See,
Saturday
that's two
morning.
things now I've got. Who didn't grab a box or the Oreo package and sit on the floor and watch Saturday morning cartoons? That's one. And two, who doesn't TikTok when they're pooping? I know you do it.
Oh,
If you don't TikTok while you're pooping, you're not making any progress.
you're not
TikTok-
living really.
TikTok and poop. Seriously.
I mean, dude, seriously, today,
Yeah.
my leg was numb.
My legs go numb all the time.
Like I thought, if I didn't stand on it correctly, that it could have came
Buckle,
up.
yeah.
Yep. So I had to go lean against the counter. Lisa's like, "What's wrong with you?" I'm like, "Nah, just my legs asleep." And that, when it comes back to life, you can't touch it. You got to give it about 30 seconds.
It's got that little buzz going on.
Yeah, you know, you got to kind of raise your toe just right above the floor. Just kind of let it hang there a little bit. Just be like this. Don't. Hold on. Don't.
Yeah. I need to come up with a TikTok and poop shirt.
So I got a message today. It was it wasn't Holly. Who was it? Who sent me a message? But they sent me a TikTok video and they're like, "Oh, by the way, I'm not pooping."
See? It catches on, but they were lying to you.
Because, you know, if I get like today, I said, "Ryan, I know what time you took a poop today." I says, "Let me go."
I can always tell when my wife is pooping. I don't even have to be anywhere near her because she's sharing TikToks to me. Seriously.
That's pretty cool.
Do
Dude,
you not share TikToks and poop? I share TikToks.
Oh, I share the shit out of them to you.
Yeah. But I don't make somebody said it on the show.
It was Holly. All right.
I
It was Holly.
I don't
I thought it was Jamie.
make TikToks while I'm pooping.
I thought about it the
I
other day.
lurk on TikTok while I'm pooping.
The booger video almost happened when I was on the toilet. I was
course it
thinking
did.
about what's my background, you know, but then I was like, it's going to be echo. They're going to hear echo. They're going to hear echo from the bathroom. Yeah. No, so I sent Ron a video today. You want to talk about abnormal? Let's talk about abnormal because there almost was two idiots that could
Died.
have literally died, and then we would have been going there and investigating and say, "What's your name?" They did a wrestling move. They had a little, like a table like this, just a regular 6-8 foot table, and had it on the ground, right? I mean, brilliant idea, right? So they're on the roof, right? Dude picked him up, was going to do the souffle or whatever, so his head was between his legs. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they both jumped.
No, one of them was carrying the other, so he jumped.
So the table didn't break the fall at
But
all.
the dude broke his back, it looked like. Gosh.
He
dang.
landed with full compression on his back with the dude's weight, and he was screaming. And I felt the pain in that video, so I'm like, I got to send this around so he feels it too. Why do people, seriously, I'm being a hypocrite.
Yeah.
Because I jumped out of a 3rd-story window once.
On purpose?
Yeah.
Were you being chased by the husband?
No.
What?
What? No. We were partying. It was about 4 in the morning.
Holly, you went right where I was going to go a while ago, but I couldn't think of
What'd
the
you
guy's
say?
name. What's your name? Tony. Hi, Tony. Have you ever heard that?
I think so. You all right?
Yeah. What's your name? Ezekiel.
Tony! Hey, Tony! What do you want?
F you.
F you! Yeah? F you too!
That's funny.
Is that how it went?
No,
We
it's
should
not
do it.
exactly like that, but it's.
We should do it.
All right.
Oh, no, I don't know. Oh,
Yeah,
so-
it was a pile driver, Kathy. I mean, this dude freaking hammered from about 20 feet in the air.
We jumped out of a window into a snowbank. My buddy went first. He landed. It looked good. It looked fun. I was probably way somewhere else
Yeah.
mentally, right?
Yeah.
We were partying hard. Like I said, it was 4 in the morning. He jumped, looked good. He hung out the window and hung down as far as he could. So his feet were right over the second floor window. Pushed himself off. Snow was built up. So he kind of landed and rolled into it. And he was laughing really hard. So that, was impressive to me. So I did it.
You didn't hang out the window, did
No,
you?
I just went, man. I just stood in the window. It was a big window. And I just said, later, bitches. And it was super funny.
What did you break?
My whole foot. But I didn't know until the next day.
Really?
Yeah, I got up. I was laughing so hard. I completely biffed. Smashed my head on the ground. Got up. Hilarious. We high-fived each other. Gave each other a hug. We ran through the snow back to the front of the apartment building. Got back in the door. Went up and partied for a couple more hours. I woke up. And my foot was the size of a football and black.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm not even sure how you slept.
Oh, I am.
Yeah.
I slept real good.
So let's see. Who said that? Honking Florida man, I love a Ron giggle. Linda says Ron's giggles are adorable. Oh, thank you.
What?
Leslie says, Rocky, I want that hoodie. So Rocky's wearing the Odyssey Radio hoodie. It's a great hoodie. Those will be available on the site. The T-shirts are there now.
Green screen.
Oh, yeah.
It's green.
Oh, it is. You can see through the Odyssey. That's funny. And I'm wearing, of course, the Abnormal Realities hoodie. But yeah,
Dude, we are representing today.
We are representing. We've got a lot more stuff going to go up on the Odyssey Radio website here, probably this weekend. Some more gear, and we'd love for you to have some. We might even give one away next week.
I think so.
Yeah. Looking forward to it.
Well, it's cool. Everybody here, especially our YouTube channel. You'll get messages on Facebook. I don't see the ones on Facebook, so I just see the ones on YouTube. But everybody that's in this community has literally watched the entirety from birth of where we're at right now.
That's correct.
So they're part of it.
That's correct. And they remember a time where we used to talk about paranormal shit on our paranormal show.
When was that?
Back at the beginning.
Well, so here's a weird thing.
Are you still eating that?
It's fantastic, dude. Yeah, you ate it. You just started
No,
chewing
I
it.
chewed mine.
I know
Yeah.
it like it was a cracker.
Rocky asked me for some gum because he said he had cotton mouth, but I didn't. I have cinnamon Altoids, my favorite.
It cleared my sinuses.
It does. It works. Altoids, man. There's some stout things, but I love the cinnamon because I'm a cinnamon kind of guy.
Yeah, and offered me a drink of his unsweetened tea.
Of my unsweet tea. I said, he said, I got cottonmouth. I said, I don't have any water. I got unsweet tea. You want a drink? You would have thought I asked him to.
For one, I'm not sharing a straw with nobody.
You drink it out of the side.
Not even my freaking mouth. Yeah, well, you got backwash that goes back down. See, boom, you just had a little backwash.
That is not true. Even if I did, it's at the bottom. But Rocky doesn't do unsweet tea. I can't do sweet tea. It's just too sweet.
I didn't think that even existed down here.
What, unsweet tea?
Yeah.
Do y'all have unsweet tea up north?
Mm-hmm. It's Minnesota.
Oh, yeah, I guess. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Damn it.
Since my experience with Aftershock, I can't do cinnamon. Death the Show says.
Aftershock. That's a drink.
Yeah, maybe.
You know, I still got that chip at home.
I don't give a damn that you've got that chip at home.
Damn!
I'm not eating that chip.
Dude, you said that with conviction.
You're not going to eat it either.
Dude, see, that's That's when you should have said, how you doing? Because it was like, damn.
Yeah, I thought Rocky was okay with sharing fluids. See?
I got, my biggest phobia is if somebody drinks out of my glass and then I didn't know it, and then I drank out of it, or sometimes I'll crack open a Mountain Dew, just take a couple slugs, put it in the refrigerator, and if I have any question in my mind at all that it moved, I will not finish it. I don't share silverware with people. My cousin, bless
Have you ever
her heart,
seen anybody drink from their spit cup? If they do dip, have you ever seen anybody do that?
I see my buddies do it.
I saw once. No, I saw them do it accidentally once, and I thought I was going to die.
And it's slimy. It's slimy, and they just took a big old chug, right? Ooh. Yeah, no, I don't share forks. I don't do none of that. My cousin, rest her soul, love her, I miss her. She used to take a bite of food and then grab another forkful, and then her dog would lick it literally off
I won't do that.
The silverware.
No,
lick it clean.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, I hear you.
And then she'd go get more food, and then she would eat. I'm like,
yeah, I'm not doing that either.
so
Gross.
I'm not that guy. You know what I mean? I'm not that guy. That's all. Would I eat shit for $80,000? I would consider it. I would consider it. A spoonful. If it has to be fresh and hot, I got to go up into the six figures. You know, I need to have that refrigerated a little bit. You know what I mean?
Suffice it to say, there is a price for everything.
Yeah.
If you've got a buddy of yours that says, will you do such and such? And they say, oh, hell no. For $1 billion? No. They're lying.
Well, Lisa, we got an argument.
They are absolutely lying to you.
Yeah.
Put the money on the table. I will lick a dog's asshole for a little bit of money. I'm telling you. Who would not?
Oh, there's people. Dude, I asked Lisa, I said, for $1 billion, billion, right? Would you do this? Or would you do that? Not one answer should have been no. Okay. And then it got brought, okay, for $1 billion with a B, would you do that person? And she'd be like, hell no.
I would spread wide,
shit,
hold my cheeks, and say, bring it on, big boy.
That's what I said.
For $1 billion.
Dude.
Jeez, come on.
Rocky goes to me, he goes, some dude's name, right? Being all sarcastic. He's all over there. Laughing his ass off.
Jamie Christopher says the man who wouldn't do the Tootsie Roll dance.
I said, for $1 billion?
Yeah, you didn't offer me $1 billion.
Shit.
Thank you.
I said, go get that bottle of KY and some chapstick.
Yep.
For $1 billion. And so Lisa said she would do, like have sex with another dude for $1 billion, but she has to pick who it was. I'm like, that ain't how it works. $1 billion, it has to be gross. You know what I mean? Like, it has to damage you.
And then you said Jason Momoa, and what'd she say?
Yeah. I don't want to talk about it. I went upstairs with my bowl of popcorn.
What did she say?
Yeah. Okay. She said, yeah. She's
for
like,
free. And it pissed him straight off. Okay. All right. I'm sorry. It was funny. I thought it was funny.
That made you feel real good just now. Well, I'm glad I could help Ron. Okay. All right.
Oh, that was
Broke
great.
my freaking heart. Yeah, then she starts describing his back, the muscles, and and all of a sudden I find myself, I start sucking my shit in a little bit.
Oh, good Lord.
I'm like, oh, okay, that's your $1 billion. I'm like, shoot, I'm not gonna lie, and everybody, if you deny what I'm gonna say, you are a liar. Somebody puts $100,000 cash on the table. When you do comparisons, we play the game all the time.
Yeah, if the money is on the table,
It changes everything.
including morals. You may be morally against doing something, but I'm telling you, if that money is right there for you to look at, don't lie about it. Just face it.
Dude, I have struggled with the moral thing all my life anyways. I ain't got no problem with that. That won't even bother me.
All right, Lucky. He said this conversation is making me uncomfortable.
Okay, Lucky.
Welcome to Abnormal Realities.
But we're not lying.
Yeah.
We're not. The green cash, and that's what I told Lisa and Rocky. I'm like, you just cannot come at me and say, hell no, for $50 million. I go, somebody comes and puts $50 million on a table, and you're looking at all those stacks of hundos, literally will fill your kitchen up of $100 bills. Oh, yeah, you're... Mm-hmm.
Oh, Holly, God bless you. She says, $100,000, I'm on my knees. What do you need?
We'll be right behind you.
Put it right there.
Yeah.
That's right.
I go, you got some pads? I got bad knees, so you got a pillow or something?
Look, we're just, everybody would do it. Trust me. You just got two guys here who will tell you that they'll do it, because why lie about it? That's
They
the
were
funniest
so
thing.
disgusted with me. They were so disgusted. They couldn't believe I was saying yes to their answers. I'm like, you're out of your mind. I mean, really? You're going to come and slap $5 million in front of my face? Anybody. That's how we're programmed. We want that freaking $5 billion. Do you realize the microphones we can get?
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying, dude?
Yeah.
What do you need? Oh my shit, ass.
Okay, do you have a story? You don't have a story up over
Yeah,
there,
it's it's weird talking about what you do for a little bit of money, and all of a sudden you start talking about somebody like freaking Winston Churchill. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, bro. Feels really uncomfortable.
Oh yeah, he is the first one in the list, isn't he?
So let me ask you something.
Yep.
Every president, it seems, always okay. So I'm going to say names. I don't have to be fine with people, right, to have a good discussion. So the Clintons were really into UFOs.
I did not know that.
Yes, they were really interested in them. And they even talked about it when they campaigned about they're going to look into it and all that other kind of stuff.
Really?
Yeah, but there's actually a laundry list of presidents.
I knew Obama was.
Yep,
Yeah.
yep. There's a laundry list of presidents and influential figures in this country and around the world that absolutely believe in it.
Right, but I think they keep them away from them. I think if there's anything there to be seen or talked about, I think they keep the president away from it. It's called plausible deniability.
Yeah.
So he doesn't get stuck releasing information accidentally.
Well, and it makes sense because I've always said that. I'm like, he's the freaking president. I mean, he has, when you don't know things.
But he doesn't.
He don't have power to nothing.
That's the thing.
He is a face.
Not in this country anyways,
Yeah, right,
because
right.
we have, a 3-tier government. And he would have to go through not only that, I'm quite certain there are other layers of the government above the president of the United States.
He's a part-time employee.
Yeah.
He will be a national
Who makes
security
$400,000 a year.
Yep. Major national security threat. If you think about it.
Yeah.
Because there's certain intel that just certain people shouldn't have, especially now.
True.
We're screwed. So, but I think that's what it is. But yeah, that's what I was going to ask you as you brought it up, the multi-tier levels in government in regards to the suppression of this information. Then who decides then if we don't have a president in one country that actually has control of that or access to that information, who's the one that actually pulls the trigger and says, it's time to tell the public? Who's that person? Because that person is obviously more powerful than the president of the United States.
True, but I don't think it's a person. I think it is a group of people.
Right.
Yeah.
You got any names?
No, I mean, I wish I did, but I think there are people who others thought were at that level.
Really?
Yeah, like Queen Elizabeth, Pope. The Pope. I mean,
so do you think the Pope
no.
has access to information from the Vatican, like the secret stuff?
Oh, there's no question.
But see, we thought the same thing for our president.
Yeah, and I'm
But
sure
you're
the
a
president
Pope-type
has.
guy.
Yeah, and
And it'd be a sin to tell us,
to tell who what?
to tell us the truth of all the stuff they have in the archives.
Oh well, over in the Vatican.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it would probably literally change life as we know it with the information they have in there.
I would think the catacombs underneath the Vatican are holding a lot of different secrets.
Well, they probably know exactly what the Holy Grail is.
They probably have the Holy Grail.
They probably have it. And they probably have actual proof of extraterrestrial existence, anciently speaking.
Probably. And they may have physical proof of Jesus Christ.
Because let me ask you something. How could a church like the Vatican be so globally powerful? Church.
Yeah.
Like to where they have their own little country.
That is, the Vatican City is their
You know what
own,
I'm saying?
Yeah.
Is it a monetary thing or do they possess information that could literally destroy mankind for what it is at the level we understand things? Like we learn truths.
It's an intriguing question.
But you know what I'm saying? So do they have some kind of blackmail on the world? Do we have such a planet so indoctrinated to believe something that if the actual truth came out of possible our existence or whatever it may be, or it contradicts something, would people not be able to handle that mentally enough and just lose their ever-loving shit? Because if we lose faith, most people live and survive off of faith.
Well, and that's why we don't know about extraterrestrials or other, or even Bigfoot maybe. If government or the church, I mean, and that's what I heard was that the church, and that's what Scott Wolter told us, is that the church is the one that put the kibosh on disclosure this last year.
So put that together with what I just said.
Because if the church, I mean, what it was, the church was going to lose so much, so much amount of money with disclosure, because people would then stop believing.
Right, because
they would lose their faith.
If terrestrial life, extraterrestrial life came to this planet, and let's just say, I heard some people say, well, aliens can't be no more than 20 years more advanced than us. It's like, dude, how do you know that, you stupid freaking idiot? How could you even say such a thing?
Because I thought you were going to say stupid.
I control myself really good.
You
I
did.
dropped one F-bomb last night, though.
Yeah, I heard.
So, what information, if they are, I mean, obviously they're technically advanced enough.
That have to be.
To zip around space and in water and all that other stuff, right? So do they possess information that same thing that maybe what the Vatican knows? And that's why the Vatican put a kibosh on disclosure, because information on them could contradict everything we know as reality today. And that's why we got to keep the aliens
from a
off the
religion
planet.
standpoint, maybe. Yeah. Well, yeah. And I mean, that's always a possibility. But I mean, are we as human beings, are we capable of this knowledge? Are we capable of having this knowledge?
We think we
no,
are.
we're
but
barely
not.
capable of thinking
Right.
that there's this knowledge, right?
We're watching lives get destroyed today over a greed of a few.
Correct.
If you broke it down, that's why we don't deserve things, right? We are just these little temporary employees on this existence to benefit the life of another person.
Correct.
And we suffer through it. We feel pain and misery and struggle. We starve. We lose sleep. All this in the pursuit of trying to be happy, right? So we're doing it wrong. Somewhere we're doing it wrong. I don't think we've ever done it right, but if we really just sat back and just says, if everybody for one day just didn't be a piece of shit, and we're all, no matter what, just cool with everybody, didn't give a shit what other people did, held the door open, called a woman ma'am, you know what I mean? Just allowed to just be that good, genuine person. If everybody literally did that all for one day, it would change the world as we know it. It's really that simple. Hey, you have certain resources over there.
But do
I got
you
certain
know
resources
there
for
are
you.
people on this planet, and you've seen it in Public Freakout.
Oh my
There are people on this planet whose body and mind will not allow them to treat people with respect.
Well, and
they just won't.
And that is our problem, because we know those people exist. And in every area of conversation, it's always those people that get the attention, right?
Always.
So when you have people
All you gotta
like
do is
us,
watch the news.
That's right.
Yeah.
You have people like us, and we see all this through all this technology that we have now. That becomes a perception that that's the real world, right? Well, we know that there are a percentage of people out there, whether you're a police officer, whether you're a politician, whether you're just a regular civilian worker, regular job, you're a piece of shit. It's just how we're bred. And they're just trying to be more normal than what their mind wants them to be, right? So they struggle with that, and they have moments. So, I don't know.
That was an abrupt end to a sentence.
Because I forgot the direction I was going with that shit. I was hoping you'd jump in and kind of recover it.
I was going to jump
noticeable.
in on your next statement, but then you just went blah, 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 blah. Dead air.
It was supposed to stop at 8. It's just like a bad alarm clock. It just stopped early, you know.
Oh,
Thanks,
OdysseyRadio.com, guys.
Can you do a screen share real quick?
For what? Yeah, for that. Yeah.
Show these guys real quick.
You're not. Oh, there you go.
This is the work of Brother Ron Phillips right here. You guys see that?
OdysseyRadio.com, folks. It's bouncing around, of course.
Yeah, I see that. The signal has been a little rough lately.
I don't know why your signal doesn't come in very well, but
There's Tim Dennis.
OdysseyRadio.com.
Oh, I got to tell you, man, we look hot. I'm just saying. I don't know. How you doing?
How you
Know what I mean?
doing?
Then you got Scotty over there looking at us. Sarah's over there looking at us.
Sarah's over there. I love that image for scroll on down. I think it's oh no, that's the news section. There's an image. I think it's up at the top of the breakdown. I love that image that he built for the breakdown.
That's pretty badass.
Yeah.
Did he make that?
I think so. I don't know who made it, but he sent that to me. So
Yeah, that's badass. I love it.
all right, OdysseyRadio.com, folks. Thank you for following us. Thank you for being a part of our family. We do appreciate it. And we apologize that we're not here every night. We'd love to be. What are you looking at?
I was going to say, oh, that was Khloe Kardashian.
It
Would
was.
you? For free?
OdysseyRadio.com. Thank you for supporting what we do every day. We appreciate it. Thank you for spending your evenings with us and sometimes just relaxing through it. This was fun. We appreciate it. You're up.
How you doing? Don't worry about it. You know what I'm saying? You got Brother Filippo, Ron frickin' Phillips. He's just saying, hey, go to OdysseyRadio.com. Don't ask no questions. Just do it. You know what I mean? Hey, folks, we love the hell out of you guys. Thank you all so much for being here. Got a lot of cool stuff happening. Follow us on all the social platforms because you love us. AbnormalRealities.com. Love the hell out of you guys. Have a fantastic weekend. Boom.